repeat. You are now live. We are now live. Welcome. We are now live. In 1718, Cameron Road, Enfield. You are now live. Listen, Raz, if you're not going to behave yourself, bro, you're going back in your cage. Yes. Bless you, everyone. Hello, Mark. Hello, peoples. You done know. Come on, family. In the house. Easy Boxing Barry. In the house. Easy Freezy. Our guest is in. Requesting a live video already. Love it. Love it. Happy Easters are coming in. Happy Easters are coming in. And I want to start by saying, asking a question. What does Easter mean to you? That's the question. What does it mean to you? Just let me know. What does Easter mean to you? And while you're thinking about what Easter means to you, do you mind if I share with you what Easter means to me? The parrot acting. Yes, Samson, the parrot's acting up. If they gave him to us the minute he came out, he'd have more discipline. Oh, yeah, to Jesus Christ and family time and free fish. That's what Jimbo says. Free fish. Easter means to him. Yes, Freezy, I got you, baby. I got you. We're just warming up and letting the people come in, Freezy. We've got to have the crowd first, and then when they settle down and everyone takes a seat and they're ready, then, Freezy, we're going to bring you in, baby. I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to tell them all about you. Just finished watching Freezy's podcast with Big Sauce World Champ Lawrence Okoli. Really? Cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Easy Reflection. Champ, how are you? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Professional _ boxer 1. I'm awesome, bro. So trust me, yes, I'm really good. I'm giving God thanks. This is what Easter means for me, yeah? Easter's really personal. It's not about Easter eggs, bunnies, and none of those stuff. It's really about, I've been reflecting on my personal relationship with God and the fact that he would even love me and look upon his creation in such a way that he would set a plan to defeat sin and to change the whole plan of how we turned out in the end. Because God does perfect things. So how did things go wrong? So we don't want to get into all the long story of it, but I'm just breaking it down. I'm just grateful to God that I serve a master, a great designer and creator of the universe that would think to design a plan that he knows hurts him. He knows he would have to allow his son to go through distress and pain, but it was to save us. And even for the opportunity of the ones who would violate and not want to see that love and not want to believe in him, he still went through that process to show us how to love our enemies, how to be with people. And above all, he gave me an opportunity to have a relationship with him on this earth, to walk with him daily, to receive this love that I can give out to others, to change my natural sinful personality that really, I want to hurt people when they hurt me, and I want to do bad things. And I want to thank God today that his resurrection, his life, his truth has allowed me to live a powerful life that thinks about others, wants to impact others in a perfect way, in a loving way, I should say. Because perfection is not what I'm trying to achieve. I'm just trying to allow God to work in me. And I want to be a very great example to others that God is real. His son dying for us is real. God did walk on this planet through his son walking, Jesus walking on this planet, showing us how things are done, defeating the enemy on our behalf, because there's no good behavior that we could behave ourselves into heaven. We've been sold a lie, you know, that we can be good boys and girls and get in and God will be pleased. Why would Jesus have to go through all that suffering if we could behave ourselves in? You know, I think it's important for us to understand it's through Christ that we allow, and this relationship that he's offered us freely, to lay our burdens on him, that we don't need to be suffering from mental health issues. We can have a positive mindset. And as long as we continue this journey and walk daily with God, we can overcome anything. No one, no thing can break us. Our spirits are formidable because it's connected to the spirit of the Most High God. You cannot be crushed. You cannot be broken. Nothing can take you out. No one can come for you. When you read the word, you'll see people that had relationships with God, that had powerful lives, that done amazing things. And it was only because of their relationship with God, their trust in God, their love for God, and it showed in how they loved people. So that's what Easter means to me, as shortly as I can put it, without taking up all this time. Yes, Samson said amen. So my walk with God's very real. A lot of what you see from me is because as a result of my relationship with God. The way that I've committed myself to working in the organization is because God's placed it in my heart to start an organization to reach out to young people. He's placed it in my heart to start a show, to get access to people who don't have and help them with the food bank and get people, you know, jobs and just be a life of service. Because Christ had a life of service. And that lovely boy back there is my son, Prince. And his life, you know, is gone. And as a result of that, a lot of other people now have life and a better opportunity because my son's not here. So it's a little bit like our Christ, you know, based on his sacrifice and what's happened with him. People have life eternal now if they decide to believe and walk in him. So bless everyone. Happy Easter. Do your thing. Whether it's fish, bun, chocolates, whatever. Mine's all about my personal walk and just commemorating the fact that God would break sin by dying, going in the grave and rising again, defeating it. So everybody that walks with Christ will be able to do the same thing. You will not going to die. You will have a sleep. Christ will return, and which he's spoken of, and he will speak, and the dead in Christ will raise again. Whoop, whoop, I will see my son. So today's a celebration day for me. Listen, I've got two great guests for you. Bless Mark. Yes, Team King Carter. Congo Carter. Whatever. Yeah, nice H. We've got two great guests. First one, I'm going to get on a speedy one. Yes, my brother. Let's get on the first one. Let me tell you a little bit about him, Freezy Macbones, a young guy aspiring to become a champion professional boxer. And I just want to bring him on because I think journeys are a very powerful way of sharing with everybody how to develop the attributes and everything that's needed for this life. Hello, welcome. The Queen Dazine in the house. Could you come a little bit closer? He's just shouting
and forgetting that I was actually even here, but it's all right.
She wasn't here when I started.
I was here.
Forgive her, everyone, okay?
Look at you hugging the thing.
Yes, darling, you're here now. Hug it, sweetheart. Everyone say
hello
to
Queen Dazine. Bring your guest on. Bring your guest on. Hi, everyone. Bring your guest on, Mark. It's okay.
Okay. She makes a complaint and then backs out.
Because you need to pay attention, dude.
Anyway, everyone like her new hairstyles, lovely.
Could you bring your guest on?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her one. Yes, so Freezy, yes. Everyone's commenting, they love you, Daz. Yeah. Yeah, that's like Chris. Sorry for that, pal. Sorry for what? What are you sorry for, bro? Evening, lovely. Daz, see, there's no show without Daz, is there? There isn't. I like your hair. They like your hair. It's
You're just trying to make up for the fact that you sat here and chat all the way through without talking to me.
Not at all. I just verified.
No, verified what, Mark?
Why I was doing it. You wasn't here. You left me alone.
What? I was sat right here.
Yeah, look, they're laughing.
Yeah, at you.
They're laughing. The Queen is boss, champ. You know she's the governor. Do you know what? That's actually a good name. I'm going to start calling you the governor.
If you dare.
Oi, governor.
If you dare, Mark.
Why?
I dare you.
Don't you like that name?
I dare you.
I'm about to ask you, do you like that name?
Well, you're going to have to put up with the responsibility of being called governor, the treatment that you will get.
Oh, really? What, do you like governor?
Because being a governor, there's stuff that comes with it. Are you ready for it?
What, if you're the governor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't mind you. But you are the governor. Steve said it. And Steve's right. I'm backing you, Steve.
Samson, governess.
Governess.
No.
She's the governor. And I'm going to start calling her, oi, governor. Oh, wait.
You just love fighting, innit, Mark? You really love to fight.
All right. You say, hello. It was French for that. So no domestic intended. Steve, you started a domestic, bruv. Come on, you can't do that.
It's all right, guys.
All right, cool. Freezy, bring in Freezy for me, please, darling.
See, you can't do that, can you?
You're the governor.
Oh, my days.
Freezy.
Okay. Right.
Team Congo,
Where's
professional. It's needed, governor.
There you go.
Easy, Freezy. It ain't easy being Freezy. I was trying to do a post today, and I was trying to remember about what you normally say. And all of a sudden, as soon as I saw you, it just came to me. It ain't easy being Freezy.
Nah, it's not.
Everyone, welcome to my brother, my friend. I'm very pleased to call him my friend. And I really, truly believe that whatever Freezy puts his hand to is going to turn to gold. He's already a champion. He has a champion mindset. He has a champion heart. So let's support Freezy on his journey and watch him as he goes along, because I think he's already an inspiration. So Freezy, I'm going to crack on and just ask you to introduce yourself to everybody in the way that you like everybody to remember you.
All right. Hi, Mike. Thank you for this big opportunity.
No
to be on
doubt.
your show.
Yeah, man.
I'm so pleased and happy to be here.
Yeah, brother. Bless.
Yeah, Freezy Macbones is my stage name, and my real name is Seth.
Seth. Oh, that's a nice name.
Oh, bless.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
That's actually a really blessed biblical name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, replacement, right?
Yeah, Seth was a serious brother.
Yeah. And obviously I'm from Ghana. I grew up in Ghana, and I came to this country at the age of 21, 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just to, see how the life is going to take me to next level.
What, on your own, yeah? On your own?
Yeah, on my own, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What's that like?
It was tough because obviously London is very expensive country. City, right? So everything is gonna be on you. You got to depend on yourself, and it was tough, and like obviously I got big family back home. I got 10 sisters, and I'm the only boy of them.
What?
So
oh my days!
Yeah, so I got
10.
Yeah,
that's another testimony, brother.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I asked my mom and dad, why you guys don't sleep? And they said to me that they was looking for boy, you know, and they was waiting, and finally they found Mr. Big
They
Head.
weren't waiting. They were trying.
Exactly.
Trying.
All right, Mark.
They were trying.
You know, so once they have me, they said, "That's it, we done."
Well,
You know,
Wow.
so I'll
yeah,
say, I'm here for a reason.
yeah, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
And what is there between your sisters? What are the years between your sisters?
I'm last born.
Yeah, but what are the ages ranging from? Is it like a year
Oh
or
yeah,
like 5 years?
yeah,
A year.
yeah. Yeah, I think you see those days there was no Netflix, there was no game, FIFA, there was nothing, you know. So I think daddy was and mom was just enjoy life.
Nice, nice. So what's your oldest sister? How old is your oldest sister?
um that would be a bit hard, but I think it's like almost 50.
Yeah, around my age.
Yeah, almost
Because how
50.
old are you now, Freezy?
I'm 31.
31.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've had 10 years in the country.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Almost.
Okay, so how did you get into boxing? Because I'm going to get you on the Dr. Prince show, so we're really going to go into your life and stuff. So on this platform, yeah, let's go easy on you. How did you get into boxing? Did you think about that in Ghana? Did you box in Ghana? What's the deal?
Um You know what? I never dreamed to become a champ. I like put gloves on because um I, I grew up in a small village, like 9 houses.
Wow.
You know, so we was a little small community in back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, when you ask me, I'm from Kumasi, but there is side of Kumasi where I grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the Kumasi, the city. You know, but yeah, so I grew up there, and there was
Big up
no
to that
light.
little village. What's the little village called? Kamasi. Is it called Kamasi?
Huh?
Is it Kamasi village?
No, yeah, it's a Kumasi village, but we have a name for that village.
Okay, what's the name for that village?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You won't be able to
Hey,
say
Mike,
it. That's why it's
Mike,
laughing.
let's save a lot of time, yeah? When I come to show, then we bring everything.
All right, let's save that one.
You know,
Let's save it.
you know, so yeah, it was a small village, and
Yeah.
that's where me and my mom and most of my sisters we grow up, you know. And that village, I travel like 5 miles to city where I can go to school.
Okay.
So every morning I travel 5 miles to come back.
Nice. Wow, that's a lot of traveling.
Exactly. And life was tough there in the back home, you know. I remember my mom was she was a farmer. My dad is a farmer, you know. My dad got a cocoa farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
and my mom and my dad, they all do the farm together, you know. It's like a teamwork, like family thing, you know. So
So did you expect to do the same? Did you expect to do the same?
Yeah. But once you grow up, obviously you know how the life is, so you choose where you want to be.
So how did that conversation go when you said, I'm going to London, man? Bun the village life.
It's crazy because I don't know, Mike. I don't know. It was a big challenge for me. Like, you know what? I grew up with my mom and my dad in the same village, you know. So I always like travel from my village to go to different town, you know, to hustle to get my money. So sometimes I'm not stay home, you know. I go different town to stay like 1 week, 2 weeks. Having seen my mom, my parents, you know, hustling.
Okay.
I will do everything in a positive way to early money, as long as I'll get paid.
I hear you. I hear you. So,
You know
so did this enable you to save up some money to come to England?
Yeah. So I save money, and then I start selling ladies slippers, you know, like ladies shoes for students, you know. Yeah. So I was selling that in the middle of Kumasi markets, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I was
awesome.
doing that for a bit while, and then But I went to school for building and construction, BC.
Okay.
You know, so I know how to lay bricks, blocks, you know, foundation, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Yeah.
it come to the point that I don't really like doing construction job because there is a lot of like politics there in the back home, you know. So I don't I don't really love to do it, and then I choose like, you know what, let me do everything going to hustle and to make money from it, you know. Then one of my cousin used to work in the timber, you know, so they cut timbers from forest and they ship to India with different countries, you know. So he invited me to join him, and we was doing that job. And that I bet you, Mike, that job make me tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, because when they cut the timber, you need to pick up in your neck.
That's it.
And load it in the container.
Yeah.
And send it them to wherever you're going. So I was seeing myself like, no, these guys, they're doing the job. Most of them take drugs, smoking weed and stuff like that, you know. So I said to my cousin, like, you know what? I don't think I can do this job, you know. These guys are crazy. Like, look at the thing they take they take before they do the job. He said to me, listen, life is not easy. Whatever you want to do, you got to put your mind on, you know. So he was one of my biggest motivation. He never ever let me down. Everything I want to do, he said to me, put your mind on it and you'll make it, you know.
Nice.
But unfortunately, there was a time he was on his bike, you know, motorbike, and someone crashed him and he died. So it was really sad. Up to date, I still remember him. Hey, rest in peace. I still got love for him, you know, because he showed me how life is. He tell me more about life. Nobody going to do it for you. You're going to help yourself. You need to push yourself to the limit. If you don't do it, no one care about, you know. So he really put my mind like, okay, this is how life is, you know.
Excellent. Then, when did boxing come in?
Boxing coming in here when Mayweather and Pacquiao start fighting.
Really?
Yeah, that fight. I watched him. Mayweather was running in the ring, and I was like, "Why is this guy running like a chicken? I can do this job, you know."
Come on.
And my friend said, "No, you see, boxing is different, you know. Freezy, when you see it, it's different. You know what I'm saying?" So I said, nah, I can do it, you know. But I was scared. That time, I think it took me another 1 year or 2 years before I joined gym after that fight, because I was keep asking like, oh, what do you think? Do you think I'm old to start boxing? They said, how old are you? I said, 27 years. 27? No, man, no, you're too old. And that time I was doing, like I said, I live here by myself, so everything is hustling. So I was doing cleaning job, you know.
Yes.
I was working in the you know, St. Martin's in Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
Like there is a church there they call St. Martin's. I was working inside there. There's a cafe there. So I got different job, like 2 hours. So I finish cleaning here and I go do another cleaning. I go do another cleaning. You know what I'm saying? That was what I was doing. So
productivity.
Exactly.
You didn't get into the lifestyle of selling drugs, trying to get an easy way out where you could go jail. You know, what made that happen? What was that about you? What do you put that down to?
Say it again, Mike, sorry.
What would you put that down to, Freezy? Why you didn't have the mindset to join the people that were doing bad things to make easy money?
One, what motivates me is my family. Because I look back into my family, like, life is not cool there. Life is hard. My mom don't have it. My dad don't have it. My sister don't have good work, you know, or good job support. So anything I do in this country, I put my family first, and they motivate me a lot, you know. So I'm like, if I get, and for example, to get opportunity to travel here is a big opportunity to travel to Europe, you know. So I see myself, you know what? God help me to get this chance to live in this country, right? I'm not going to pray with it. If I do any negative stuff and I end up in jail or prison, I let my family down. You know what I'm saying? So I got to stay positive and keep pushing myself. I know one day my time will come and all the family will laugh.
That's powerful. Great driver. Keep yourself focused. Wonderful, Freezy. So tell me about the experience of going into your first gym, training there, and what happened, getting your face punched in for the first time.
I remember I used to do a penny job, the same thing in Notting Hill. There is a gym called Body West. So there was one ex boxer. I forgot his name. I follow him on Instagram. I saw him was giving a power to people, you know, like PT. So anytime I finish cleaning, I take his towel and put it in the washing, and I wash. And I love the way he do it, because my mindset is on it. I want to be a boxer. So I went to him. I said, I want to do a boxing. Do you think I'm too late? He said, no. And I said, do you know any gym you think you can tell me to go? And he said, yeah, go to Miguel's, you know. So I went to Miguel's, and the first time I went to Miguel's, right, before Miguel's, I went to there's a boxing club called in the Burgess Park. You know Burgess Park, yeah?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Leon or something like that. And the guys look at me and say, how old are you? Anytime I go there,
who's this, Liam McKenzie?
Yeah. Anytime I go there, they
was his dad's gym, Clinton McKenzie.
Yeah, I think they call Leon Boxing Gym. I don't
know. Okay. Might be the same person.
He asked me, how old are you? I said, 27. And he shook his hand. He never gave me attention. And he left me behind, you know. So I see myself like, I was waiting. I said, listen, I want to talk to the head here. He said, he's not here. He said that, and I left, you know. So anytime I went there, they don't give me time to talk to me, because I think they let me down because of my age.
That's right.
You know. And then I said,
27, too late.
I want to do this, so I'll keep going. So I went to Miguel's, and the same thing happened, you know. There's one guy that I don't want to mention his name. He said to me, why are you here? I said, I want to be a boxer. You know, but before boxing, in my mind, I came in this country, the job I want to do is army, soldier.
Oh.
You know, I want to be a soldier. So I have, up to date, I still have my forms, my army forms, my army soldiers and everything. But things did not go through for some reason, you know. So I still have it. Maybe in future, I would love to go to army camp, like maybe 1 year. I love it. I love to be like, you know what I'm saying? So he said to me, you want to be a boxer? I said, yeah. He said, look at these kids. And that time there was a kid there. He said, this little boy, he's 7 years. He's a 10 years. You are 27 years. Do you think boxing is a joke? My brother, I'm not going to take your money. Leave the gym. he said that to me. I was like, bro, honestly, it pissed me off. You know, I was like, why people are like that? Why they let me down? You know, I went there again. And he said, I said, I'm not going to take the money. Then finally, I went there and I meet John. You know John?
Johnny, yeah.
And John said, oh, you can do it. You're African, man. You can do it.
Yes, John.
That's how you talk.
Yes, John.
That's it.
That's my corner, man. He was in my team, bro.
Yeah, you can do it. You're African, man. Yeah. I know Nigerian boxer, Ghanaian boxer, they are tough. They can do it. So when he said that to me, I said, all right, okay, let's go. You know, but beginning, I thought boxing is all about power, you know, energy. Like, so I start swinging, do like crazy stuff and that, you know what I'm saying? But my first time I put gloves on, I can't breathe. For real. I'm not going to lie to you. Crazy.
Well, when you put the gum shield in and the gloves on,
I can't breathe.
Trust me.
It looked like someone is choking me like proper one. You know what I'm saying? And I said to them, like, can you take the gloves off and take my head guard off so I can breathe? And they took it off and I was sitting there. I was like, damn, bro. This is different level, you know. It was crazy. This is different level. And I was keep going. So the funny thing was that it came to the challenge. My job I'm doing, and then the gym I'm going, I need to choose one, you know, because I need to pay gym fee, right? And at the same time, I need to pay my rent. And at the same time, I'm going to gym, I'm going to work. So, and I need money to look after my family as well. So which one, what should I do? You know, like there was a lot was going on in my mind. Which one should I choose? Should I do the boxing, or should I stay out from boxing and do what you call it, my cleaning job, you know? And that time I moved from cleaning to do kitchen porter, you know. And then I speak to my my manager at work, and I said to him, "Can you put me in the night shift? You know, so I can do the gym in the day shift. From gym,
and still
go to do my job."
Yeah, nice.
that worked for me. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I was doing. So sometimes I go to work around like 9 o'clock in the night. And I finished around like, I finished in the morning around like 5, 6. I come to sleep like 5 hours, wake up and go to gym. From gym, I'm going to work, you know. That's what I was doing straight, you know.
Wow.
So it was crazy until.
Did you see your improvement over time, Freezy? Did you see your improvement over time?
I'm not going to lie, it was hard for me because sometimes I'm in the gym, I feel tired. Because I did not have enough sleep, you know, but I still need to keep going, you know, was crazy. But it's like, and I said to myself, at this age, I don't want to let myself down, you know, because 27, now I start boxing, 28, I'm going to 29. If I stop this boxing, right, if I don't put everything in and I stop in the middle of that, I can't do nothing in life because my age will let me down. You know, that kind of mindset I got, it making me become who I am right now. Because when I go to bag, I'll make sure I put everything in, hit the bag so hard. When I'm working, I'll do quick, fast to come back home to have my sleep. Everything I do, 100%, I put 100% in, everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started. And so,
how was you feeling when you first had the first fight? Do you remember how nervous you was?
Yeah, it was crazy, Mike. That fight was not my fight. It was one of my guy fight. And my coach texted me, Mike. You know, Mike, I'm amateur. Coach. Yeah. Mike said, hey, Mike called me Hulk. He said, Hulk. I said,
is that from Miguel's?
Yeah, Miguel's. Yeah. He said to me, I got fight for you. Someone pull out. Do you want to take? I said, yeah. That was my first fight. You know, and I want to fight out because I've been trained. So I want to fight. He said, okay, cool. Tomorrow, let's go. And then I text my manager at work. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sick. I can't come. I want to fight. I want to fight. He said, oh, sorry. Let me know how you feel. I said, yeah, please. Thank you. I'm going to see my GP, you know. Then I said, Mike, let's go.
So what if he saw you fighting?
Huh?
Yeah, there's no chance. There's no chance.
What if he was there when you were fighting?
No chance.
That's crazy. I went there. That was my first amateur fight. I feel nervous. Like, and the funny thing is that it was a dinner show.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are there, and that was a police show. So a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, around there. And I jump in. I don't know. I was shaking honestly, and bro, I was swinging like a drinker man. You know what I'm saying? And boom, one of them connect, get him down. He came back. That was the 25 seconds knockout.
What, the first fight?
For the first fight.
Wow.
You know, and then he came back, boom, big one. And I thought the guy was laying down like 1 minute. The hospital, the doctors came to check on him and was laying down. And when I saw him down there, I never felt bad like that. because I thought he was dead, didn't it? And my coach was like, yeah, well done. And I was like, I don't know what to believe. Should I believe myself, I feel bad, or should I believe in my coach? Like, well done. You know what I'm saying? It was so weird, you know. And then later, I was feel good when I came back to gym. Everybody, yeah, Freezy 25 knockout, 25 seconds knockout. Wow. And everywhere, and I was like, yeah, 25. You know what I'm saying? I was happy I did, you know. So that knockout motivates me more. Yeah, let's go. I can do more and that. You know what I'm saying? Then my next fight, I lost the fight. Second fight, I lost.
How'd that feel? How that feel? Tasting victory and then tasting defeat.
I feel like
can I?
My coach said to me, "You do not listen. That's why you lost the fight."
Okay.
Right, and the third one, I lost it.
Okay.
And he said, and then the fourth one, I lost it.
Where's my the what one you lost? The third one.
I lost the second one, third one, fourth one.
Wow.
You know, and honestly, in the third one, I was crying like a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was crying because I said to I believe myself, no one works so hard than me in Miguel's gym.
Yeah.
I really believe myself, right? So what is going wrong? You know, Mike said, you got to listen, man. You need to listen. So I always put the blame on me. But this is the thing, I never know, right? The kind of the style I was boxing is like peekaboo, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Sorry, I bring Tyson late. I should put Tyson first before I say this. Tyson is one of the boxers that motivates me since day one. Because in back home, when Mike Tyson fight, I was young. My mom go to market. I said to mom, "Hey, champ,
how you doing?"
"I'm good. How are you?"
"Very well, mate."
"Yeah, good." I said to mom, "Buy me my Tyson calendar, you know, to put in my room." I just love to see him. You know what I'm saying? So Tyson motivates me. And so it was a big challenge for me, like the kind of the style I'm fighting. I need to change the style of that. So Mike said to me, "Listen, when you go to fight, forget about all the peekaboo, forget about Mike Tyson, forget about everything. All you got to do, stuck on the plan and be on your toes, in and out, like, you know what I'm saying, like proper traditional amateur boxer. You know what I'm saying? Hit, don't get hit. You know, but because of that's not the kind of
is yours more seek and destroy?
Sorry?
Is your style more seek and destroy?
Exactly. But the funny thing is, when I lost the fight, I lost by points.
Yeah.
Sometimes split decision and that, you know, I never get knocked
So you've never been stopped? Never been knocked out?
No. I get knocked down, but I came down to knock the guy out.
Yeah, brilliant. Freezy, you have to come on to the Dr. Prince show because your story is very inspirational, it's very powerful, and I really want to be involved in helping to promote, get people to know you and to follow you and to open some doors for you. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to open some doors for you, Freezy, because your commitment. I've seen you working in the kitchen in the restaurants. I've seen you training. You know, I'm going to talk about on the Dr. Prince show, not on this platform, but what I wanted to do on this platform was let people know about Freezy Macbones, a little bit about his background and his story, because there's no fighter without a story, okay? And your story really holds the power that you have. You know, your driving force. This is what's going to keep you in the ring. Your victories. I brought Mikey on because I wanted to talk about his journey, because I brought him on here in the early days of when I first began Insta Live on Sundays. Mikey came on, and I was really interested in supporting him and hoping that I could maybe do something to get that fight kicked off with him and Chris Congo. And you know, the fight did get kicked off. It came off literally maybe a week or so after He was on the Insta Live show, so we're really pleased about that. And Mikey's kept to his word, which is, I believe I'm the best in the country right now. And he obviously has aspirations to be a world beater, but you first have to conquer your land. And his first, what was in his way was Chris Congo, who was a highly rated fighter over here and a prospect. So that was his first challenge and major title. And he has got that victory. So he's a little bit ahead of you on the journey, but this is the same journey that you're going to be on. You're going to be on this journey, Freezy. So, you know, please stay on the line. Stay with us right here as we chat with Mikey the Problem. And I want you to see where you're going. And when I'm talking to Mikey, not only is this about boxing, this is about life. Because we're using our hands to punch, feet to move, body movement, intelligence to win fights. But that's the same thing you use in life to win life's battles. It's no different. You need knowledge and intelligence. You need a mindset that it won't waver. You need your hands to be able to do the things it needs to get done, your body to do what it needs to get. You have to subject your body and subject your mind to reach the goals that you've set out, whether it's an opponent that's physical to beat, or it's a job and a goal that you want to achieve, or it's something you want to create from scratch that's just in your mind. Whatever it is, I believe that we're all fighters and we all have to demonstrate championship mindset.
Thank you, Mike. Mike, sorry. Thank you for having me. I would love to join it and have a chat with the new and even listen to his words and what keep him going. But you know what? It's the Easter. I put jollof rice on the fire. If I don't go and check it out, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm going to.
You're here. We're not going to take you off from Freezy. So go and check your jollof. Please come back. We're here. All right, bro. Beautiful.
I could do some jollof.
Mikey and the new.
And the new.
Oh my gosh, bro! Come on, man. Come on. Like, how amazing is life? I need people to take this in. If they go back on the previous live shows and they see me and you, we had a conversation. You spoke it into the universe. You spoke it into being. This is a gift that God has given all of his created beings. We all possess this. The gift of speaking things into existence so we can become everything that we desire. We speak it. If we believe it, we act upon what we speak. You believed it, Mikey. Tell us about the process of preparation, mindset, and what you went through. Because some people think it's all gravy. You're just positive all the time. And it's not. There's lots of different feelings that go on during the journey. Tell us about your journey and preparation to fight for your first major title that you won.
Well, it was frustrating times for a long time for me because I've been in the top 10 in the UK probably 3 years, but I just get avoided. My name always got avoided. They wanted to stay clear of Mikey Mckinson. I was never mentioned among the big names in the UK. I'd won the WBC Youth, WBC International and WBO European, but nobody ever mentioned me. You know, I've got a good record, 19-0. And then after my last fight, I thought, I need to call one of them big names out. And the only three that was worth calling out is Ben, Josh Kelly, and Chris Congo, because they're on the major platform.
Nice.
And I believe that I'm the best in the UK. I just wanted my opportunity to prove it. I called Chris out because there was more chance of him accepting the fight. The other two are on like their own paths and stuff like that. But Chris was avoided just like me.
Okay.
So I called him out. It went quiet, and that's when we had our chat in January. And I was like, Chris, I called him out. He said he'd do it, but it's gone quiet. Like, and I was starting to get like, it's never going to happen. My opportunity is never going to happen. And it was probably within weeks after the chat. Well, to be fair, not long after our chat, I was COVID positive. Right, I was quite rough for about a week, and they said I had to isolate for 10 days, so I wasn't training. And I was rough for about a week, and then it was just boredom. I just wanted to get out of the house. And then on the 10th day, when I was allowed to leave, I got a call off my manager, Lee, and said, would you fight Chris Congo in 6 weeks? Bear in mind, I'd not trained in probably 2 weeks because of the COVID. I said yes. And the first thing I did was put my running trainers on. Like I didn't need 6 weeks. I've had 26 years to prepare for my biggest stage. You know, my fight on the biggest stage. Like, I've been in boxing my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, I generally have. Yeah. So we said yes, and then I was flying, and then they got the extra 3 weeks. 3 weeks added on because of obviously Dylan couldn't get back, so they moved it to Gibraltar. So everything was a blessing and everything was a bonus, you know. Like, I finally got my big chance, which I've been cool. I've been very outspoken and I've talked a lot, and I finally got it, you know. Bookies had me big underdog. I looked at all the polls fight week and leading up to the fights on Twitter. Nobody had me winning. Nobody thought I would win except for me, my team, and my city. My city earned a lot of money, you know. Me and my team knew that we was good. I wouldn't have called out a great fighter like Chris Congo if I didn't believe I could beat him. And, you know, in the build-up to it, I didn't watch any of his interviews. I didn't watch anything that he was doing. We follow each other on social media, but I chose not to see anything he was doing. I was just focusing on myself. We didn't do any promo videos. We didn't do any media stuff. I just focused on myself in the build-up to it. I didn't care what he was doing. He had promos out every couple of days. He had media people following him around, I think.
Really?
We just focused on ourselves. Yeah, we just focused on ourselves. We knew what we had to do, and we got it done on the biggest stage in boxing.
Bro, you know, I'm really, really proud of you. I really am. And, you know, I just want you to share with people how one-tracked mind you have to be, but also how doubts do creep in. Yeah. It's natural. Things come into your head. Did you experience any of this on your journey?
I made sure that I wasn't going to get any doubts. So that's why I stayed away from what he was doing. I was getting tagged in things all of the time, but I chose not to see anything. I told all of my friends not to tell me the odds. Don't tell me what money you're putting on. Don't tell me all of that. You know, so from the minute I accepted the fight to the minute I got in the ring, I was tunnel vision. You know, so fight week, when we was finally in the matchroom bubble with Eddie Hearn, all of these famous faces, security with us all the time, cameras on our face. I kept myself to myself. I spent a lot of time in my room because people were saying, oh, you're not like going to get pictures, you're not enjoying the week. And I said, I'll enjoy the week after I've done my job, because I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to change my life and change my little girl's life, my little girl's life, you know. So I had a job to do, and I forced my mental strength onto it all the whole way through the training camp, because there was a lot of hype about Chris Congo, but I made sure I believed in myself, and I've got a good team around me, you know. Like when we got to fight week, I was so prepared. I'd already won the fight in my head.
So I'm hearing you letting people know that there is doubts, but you can either allow those doubts, leave a door open to take them in, or you can keep your mind so tunnel vision that you're not interested in what's going on outside of your mind. You're just focused on what's happening in your own head.
Yeah.
And that's what really helped you to be focused.
Yeah,
excellent.
I just focused on myself, what I was doing. You know, I didn't study Chris Congo's, any of his fights, for the minute I accepted the fight to the minute I got in the ring. I didn't watch any of his fights. I left that to my team. I left that to my team.
He's got my style. That's my style.
I've seen him fight lots of times before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's a welterweight, but as soon as I got the fight, I didn't watch anything of him. No interviews, none of him actually fighting, nothing he was saying.
Okay, is that because it could interfere with your mental attitude, your mindset?
I don't know. I just thought if I focused on myself the whole way through, I knew I was capable of beating him. What I didn't want to get into my head was his hype. Like, he's been on the big stage. He's had a good win last summer on the big stage. Chris Congo, like, from what people were saying, he was going to knock me out. Everyone thought he was going to knock me out. So I just didn't want to get any of that into my head. So I just blocked him out of my life. Really, blocked him out of my life. Focus on myself. And look, like somebody has even said on the comments, before the fight, I was chilled in my room playing Scrabble. You know, like, I was in my room a lot of the times, like during fight week. I was so chilled out, and I was more nervous for my fight in October than I was for the Chris Congo fight.
Wow. Do you know what? I saw something in you, Mike. I'm telling you this right now. I spoke to you in the early stages of when the fight was first made. And I just felt like, okay, I could see he's really happy about this. And I could see he believes in himself. But the person that I saw and watched when the fight was ready was different than the guy I spoke to. That's why I fully believe what you said when you just now said, I did not focus on him. I went into me and focused on myself and what I'm doing. And we did have some really good conversations, obviously, you know, once or twice before the fight, during training. And for me, like, you're a very good student. You're not one of these guys that's like, yeah, well, whatever. You take things on and you understand that this is great, what my dad's saying, or what this person that I trust is saying, and I'm going to take that on board. And then you've got this strong mindset yourself to make up your mind that here's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to stick to it regardless. And I think everyone's got to understand that it don't matter what it is you want to achieve. If you don't have that mindset, because everything can go wrong, and then your thing is, everything could have gone wrong with watching him fighting, listening, wanting to get on the platforms, talk all the time, answer back tweets, but you never let none of that energy take up your energy, because you wanted all your energy to go into training and the right mindset. And I saw that when you came out to him and the cameras were around and he had his belt over here, I saw you pointing to that. Like, and even though I didn't hear your words, I knew what you were telling him. That's my belt.
That's my belt.
That's my belt. Like, you looked in a champion's face, and you told him,
I think that's what got to
my
him.
belt.
Stop it.
And you never said it in a way that I need to say this, because this, see, now we're going to get into it. People need to understand the word belief, what it triggers. It's not just the word. It's something that affects. It's energy. It's energy. It's powerful energy. Like, I believe with everything. It's the substance of things that you haven't seen. Finish it. The substance of things that we haven't seen. The assurance of things hoped for. That's faith. I don't need to see it. This doesn't need to be over my shoulder for me to know it's mine. It could be on yours. It could be on the governing bodies. I know that's my belt. And it's only a matter of time before you see it. Right, bring it up again, Bo. Bring it up again. Let's see that belt again. It's only a matter of time before we see it. Tell everyone what that belt is.
This belt is my, like, for example, when they said,
what's the title of the belt? Give us the title of the belt.
It's the WBO Global. So I'm the WBO Global champion. So, but when they lifted my hand and they said, "And the new," and I was quite emotional, quite animated, like I had just won the world title. And
Yeah.
The reason that is because there was a lot of passion there, and like nobody knows how much I want this. Like nobody knows how much I want to succeed. You know, like I've had loads of setbacks, and I've finally, like, that win there has put me on a platform to potentially change my life. So like that's how much it meant to me. There was no way I was losing last Saturday. There was no way, like no way at all.
Bro, I saw it.
Yeah, you could have seen
I
it.
saw
It
the
too.
relaxation. I was like, rah, Mikey's relaxed. And to me, I think that can have an impact on your opponent.
Yeah.
Depending on where he is, depending on where his mindset is, it can have an impact on him. And for me, I think that may have. I don't know. I haven't talked to Chris. I haven't talked to Congo, anything yet. But for me, that may have had an effect on him, how you came out. But definitely what did, Chris, is the way you came out to fight him. In his head, see, this is once again, everyone, the mind. In his head, I've seen Mikey. He likes moving around, boxing around, and all that. And I'll have to go looking for him. So he set it up already in his head. I'm going to have to go looking for Mike. But what happened, Mike? Who dropped who in the first round, bro?
I dropped him in the first round.
Okay.
Like,
why was that?
In the build-up, like a few people told me in the build-up, all he was saying was, Michael can't punch. Michael, I'm going to walk straight through him. I'm a big puncher. I'm dangerous. And like he played kind of like the villain and I know he's a nice, genuine guy. So first of all, he wasn't being himself in the build-up to the fight, right? So I knew I could get under his skin without doing anything, right? Because people was telling me, and like I knew he wouldn't respect my power because I've only stopped 2 people, Mark. I only stopped 2 people on paper. So people look into that. Straight away, I dropped him in the first round, and then after that, he didn't want to commit whatsoever. So I made him respect my power, and then I outboxed him.
That's so good. That's so good. Everything
I said in my mind in the build-up, I made come true.
Do you know, I learned that. I remember one time I was going to fight this guy, and Ernie Fossey, late great Ernie Fossey, matchmaker for Frank Warren, said, "Oh, Mark, you'll knock this guy out. He's nothing. He don't punch. He's only got how many KOs?" Yeah. So when he said that, I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not taking that because anyone can knock anyone out." And bro, when he hit me, I was like, "Rah, what weight division am I in?" I was like, "What are you talking about? This guy can't punch." Like, listen, bro, if you got gloves on, you've been training, anyone can punch. This don't have muscles, can get banged out. So bad mistake to think we could look at your record and think you can't punch. 2 people went down. You could be number 3.
Yeah.
And
I can punch.
Of course he can.
I'm a very good boxer, and I haven't needed to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I need to, like people will see knockouts or just like so.
I think it made you a bit more hungry for some more of those knockouts, though.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like I want to start knocking people out now. You know,
yeah.
I have got it there, but when you drop them and then you're like 5 rounds up going into the second half of the fight, it's a dangerous opponent. You just stick to the game plan, you know. And I think on last week we had a very good game plan, and I listened to instructions very well off my dad. You know,
beautiful.
He put together a great game plan. I done what I was told, and we got the win.
So Mike, because there's another massive lesson in that, and I don't want people to miss it. And they'll just be thinking, "Oh, you're an athlete, you know, you have to listen to the game plan." But wait a minute, isn't there a game plan for business? It's called a business plan. Isn't there a game plan for building a house? It's called an architect's plan. You know, whatever we're doing, there is a game plan to it.
There is a plan.
And your success is sticking to the game plan. Even when things seem like, it's not working, stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
Stick in what you believe in. stick what you trust in, make it work. Okay? So I think there's a really powerful lesson in what you're talking about. Listening to Dad's instructions, which was obviously brilliant. Listen to the game plan that you had and staying with it, seeing how it's working and not allowing your emotion is another winner, not allowing your emotions to take over and change the plan. You know, sometimes we get excited about stuff and then we want to change the plan. Well, I'm going to go in and I've got him finished. That's not a part of the plan.
Yeah.
That's not a part of Dad's instructions. So let's finish this and let's get it right. So for everyone, you're all working on stuff, hopefully. You all, even if you got your job, you got to stick to the plan, whether you're a parent. Stick to the plan in ensuring that your child is being obedient, they're following your instructions.
Yeah.
Stick to the plan, parents. You know, you got a goal, something you want to achieve. Stick to the plan. It's so important. I want to give a big shout out to Portsmouth. Portsmouth. Yes, mad love. Give a shout out to all your Portsmouth people, because I've got mad love for them as well, because they support you, Mikey. And I've got a lot of love and respect for you, bruv.
Yeah, you know, like even being away from, like my Portsmouth support, they follow me wherever. I haven't fought in Portsmouth since 2017, and when I fight in London and stuff, they always come. Like, if people could travel, if people could travel, I would have sold out that place in Gibraltar.
Of course.
Like with Portsmouth fans, no problem. So
come on, Blue Army.
For me, yeah, that's it. They're all on it. But for me, having that support, I'm so proud to be from my city, and I'm so proud to be flying the flag at the moment. So
That's nice.
Portsmouth's like only a small town, like a small city. So to be able to fly the flag, it makes me very proud, and I just can't wait for now. Eddie says winner stays on, so hopefully I can get back on a big stage like that. But my Portsmouth fans can come and follow me, you know, because everyone's going to love them.
Bruv,
yeah, that'd be excellent.
Bruv, they're beautiful fans. I've been there. They're great people. Love Portsmouth. Been there a couple of times myself. Done some talks down there as well. So big up to all the Portsmouth people,
come especially down and
your
see
supporters. Definitely coming down. Come on, we talked about that before. Yeah. It's time now. Let's hit it. And I'd love to just continue supporting you and just bigging up the platforms. As God raises my platforms up, we get the Dr. Prince out running. We've got 13 episodes. We've got great guests. As we get them out, we want to bring you on. We want to get Freezy on as well. I'm really interested in highlighting great fighters with a great promise, great story, great journey. And I think everyone's got a story, Mike.
Yeah,
excellent.
It was good listening to Freezy's story. Like, it was a very, very good listen, that was.
Yeah,
it was.
It
was. And if it wasn't for his jollof rice, he'd be back here talking with us.
He's gone to cook, man.
He's gone to cook. He's a cook, man. Let's get him to invite us down for lunch so we can have some of his jollof. Because there's a reason why Freezy's so wham. And knocking people out, Mike. So you want to get more knockouts. Yeah, link some of Freezy to get some of that jollof, bro. Let's get jollof down Portsmouth, King.
Yeah, that's it. He's invited.
Listen, man.
Bring the food.
Yeah, you know that. We'll bring the noise. We'll bring the Pompeii noise.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, I just want to thank everyone once again for tuning in. It's been an hour of power on the Sunday Live show. As usual, guys, contact me for any support. You know, we've been supporting people in all different areas to do with young people, getting help with mentoring. I hope Kane's on. We're getting somewhere. We just got Kane. Kane's joined into Focus Fitness to get his level 3 in personal training. So big up to Kane. Big up to Sky, my girl that I used to train down at Oasis School with the Future Champions program. Big up Sky, we love you. Big up all the people that have been staying in touch and getting support from the Lion Prince Foundation and myself. Big up the fighters who are struggling. A lot of people don't realize how tough it is to keep going at a time because they're not highlighting the fighters and giving them the fights like they was before. So what's happening to all these fighters coming up that are trying to become champions like Mike. You know, Mike was crying out for an opportunity and he got one. But Mike's built himself up to 19-0. But what about the ones that are 9-0? You know, they want to get to 10-0 and 11-0 and 12-0, but they're on the back burner because of this current situation.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say actually. Like in my gym, there's I think 6 or 7 of us, and last year it was only me and my younger brother that actually fought last year, and everyone's careers are on pause, kind of.
Yeah.
You know? And for them to be able to turn up to the gym, still put in the work, it motivates me. You know, like I've brought another belt back to my gym. My brother Lucas is fighting for the English lightweight title in 7 weeks.
Yeah.
He's very good, so make sure you keep an eye out for him, Mark.
Yeah, let's get him in here, okay?
Yeah.
Let's get him in there. We'll bring him in one week.
Yeah. He's I live with him, and it's good for me to be able to have a sibling in the same sport as me, and we train along. We're in the same job. We train alongside each other our whole lives. And we live together as well, so it'll be good to watch him lift his first title in 7 weeks' time. You know?
Excellent. Well, let's get all the Pompeii people to follow, because I'm following your guy. I'm championing Mikey the Problem.
What's his at? Has he got an at that we could
well, your brother.
Follow?
What's your brother's at?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it in here. Lucas Ballingal.
Nice.
I've just put it in the comments. Everyone give my little brother a follow. He's I think he's 13-1 his record. He's very talented, and he's the future English champion. I think actually my daughter's watching with her mum. She's obviously had a lot of chocolate.
Yes, I think they said. I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw a comment. Yes.
Big shout out to my daughter.
Yeah,
it's bedtime, but big shout out.
You get a squeeze because Dad's on.
Yeah.
Watching Dad, and now we are live. And Dad's on. All right, brother. Listen, guys, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in once again. I hope you've been able to reflect, and I hope you've been able to feel inspired for another Dr. Prince show. Well, it's not a Dr. Prince show, the other Dr. Prince. I'm sorry to say the Dr. Prince show. Another Sunday live. And we're going to get you on that show, bruv. It's absolutely amazing. We can't wait. So, guys, just remember, tune in, follow me subscribe on the YouTube. We're going to get it out for April. We keep saying we're going to get it out, but we are. This April is going to bust.
No school tomorrow.
No school, great. Let's see if we can get something for you to follow. Enjoy no school, everyone that's going to school, that's on the platform. Parents, have a great time with your children. Fighters, have a great day off. Love you guys.
Take care, everyone.
God bless
Bye.
You. Take care. Mikey, keep being the problem to the opponent.
This is the beginning.
Easy, champ.
And the new.
All right, take care, everyone. Happy Sunday. Bro. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.
Bye, guys. Love you guys. Let me put a big love heart for everyone. Big hug for you guys. Yeah, look, there's my hug for everyone that's been tuning in. I'm out of here. Mark Prince, big hug. See you, champ. Love. Good night.
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. Nighty-night from KPF. Nighty-night from the Prince family.
Nighty-night from Raz. He's gone to eat his food.
Bless you. Angela. Yeah, love. Yes, Tony. Great stuff, Tony. Easy, Reese. Laters. Bless you, Barry. Much love, King. Okay, that's it now. Let's hope. You know, the last week they done this again. You know, when they violated and put us in the violated and put us on thing. You know, what do they call it? The algorithm. So no one ain't seeing our stuff, man. It's not fair. Oh, someone said, I am Juliet Coley. Oh no, I've just joined. Seriously, Juliet, you're too funny. Yes, beauty, good night. Samson, bless up. Juliet, seriously, We went from 5 o'clock start to 7 o'clock start, and you come on after 8. Really? Come on.
Really?
Yeah, you cry, man. Juliet, you missed the beginning when we talked about the great Jesus Christ. That's Lord and Savior, heaven and earth. Got the best props. I joined late. You sure did, Charlotte. I missed you today, Charlotte. I didn't see your name popping up. Sorry, was at the beach. Sorry, was at the beach. Yeah, well, go back to the beach. You're making us all jealous here. That you was at the beach. I want to be at the beach, man. Yo, H, enough love, man. Miss Ed. Now, shout out. You can't even string a good tune together. Just one note. I could sing better than you, bro. Charlotte, sorry. It's all right, Charlotte, darling. We've been talking during the week, so you're probably fed up with me anyway. Hearing my voice. It is. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Team Congo. Yes, King. Let's do this, yo. Let's do this, champions. I was out exercising. Oh, that's good. Out exercising. That's good. Keep exercising, man. Keep that up. Tighten that booty. Keep those boobies from dropping down to your knees. Just stay on point, man. We all need to do that. I've got to keep my back lubricated, strong. You know, because you don't want your back to get weak. You don't want the missus trying to like get a new model. You know, trade me in for a new model. Oh, she's in. She's back. Thanks for your advice. Oh, gosh, that was below the belt. Yeah. It's true though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? My missus 10 years younger than me. I've got to stay in shape. Okay, all you ladies, get a big hug from me. I'm out of here. Any support and help you need, I'm here, man. I'm here. Miss SB. Don't die on me, Miss SB. Love you guys. Big hug. I'm out. I gotta get me some juice, man. So much work to be done this week. So much to do. And all for you lot as well, you know. To keep you inspired. So what do you say? So what's the topics again?
Topics.
Charlotte. What's the topics again? I'm out of here, man. There's 11 people still on. 8, 10, 11. Why are you still here?
5.
Why are you still here? Well, you love me as much as I love you, yeah? Have a great week too. Have a great week too, ma'am. She's wiggling her bum over there with the bird in her hand. I don't know what's going on, but it looks good from behind. Yeah. What juice do I drink? I drink carrot and ginger. I drink Tyant water. Okay, you're gonna have to check me on that one. Tyant water. I don't drink all this bottled water and all of this tap water. There's a water system called TYENT. I've got all the links to the company so you can get the water. And what it does is it goes through the system. It goes through titanium plates, and they use electrolytes, and they transform that dodgy water into awesome high alkaline water. I know there's various different ways of changing waters and different water systems, but I will say Tyant water, after doing the test and seeing how the water goes straight to the cells. You know when you drink a lot of water, your belly feels full? Not with Tyant. It goes straight to the cells. I've seen the microscope, the scope with the blood and the exercise of drinking it and seeing how it works, amazing. And just seeing how your blood starts really moving through your body swiftly, gets oxygen to your blood. What's the name of the water again? Tyent. Tyent. It's a water, well, I wouldn't say it's a water filter because there's other ones that are water filters. Yeah. Contact me off there, and I've got the magazines on it, and there's demonstrations that take you through all the areas of that machine. It saved us money for cleaning because there's a button called Turbo Boost, and when you use it, because it goes straight to the cell, it actually goes straight to the cell of the dirt, lifts it out. So I don't need to be spending money on holy for flash, bleach, this, and that. I just spray the thing on there and it lifts the dirt out. It's amazing there. It really is, honestly. Tyent, that's right, Angela. Tyent, Tyent water. But yeah, holler me. Don't get anything yet. Like, link me and I'll take you to where you can either do the Zoom presentation or you could do a live presentation. So you can actually see, because I went to see it for myself, see the guy break it down before I buy it, and really explain and let me see how it works. Yes, it does. It provides 30% more oxygen to the body. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, believe me, this provides. So your ketones and electrolytes, yes, that's exactly right. It's so powerful. Yeah, and it cleans, you know, when you get your apples and your fruits and your veg, and they put stuff on it to make it look perfect and shiny, pesticides and all that. There's a button on there that's acidic where it cleans off. So we don't utilize our veg and fruits before we put it in a bowl of that water, and it will strip your veg and fruits of pesticides and anything else that's on it to make your apples all shiny and all that. Because you can get soap, scrub it, and it's still the same. But this, one of the buttons you press on the machine will produce the water that strips all this. So I get to clean my products properly before using it. So yeah, but as I said, if you're gonna try it, guys, please let me direct you to the presentation first. Okay, guys, the presentation. Do that. See the guy. I know the guy that owns the company and that runs it over in this country. So don't even buy it. Let me see. Through me, you can get like 10% off. 10%. Something. Just get something off. All right, guys. So there's 9 people left. I want to love you, 9s. Awesome. I hope that was useful information. I've also got something else. There's another site. It's colloidal. It's colloidal silver. All right, I'll do it next week then. As you said, plug in next week when everyone's online. But just for you guys, you 9, colloidal silver is absolutely amazing. Colloidal gold, gold rush, everything. Seriously. So shout me and I'll tell you, because when I made a comeback in 2013, they thought I was Superman in the gym. Having colloidal gold rush, amazing. Oh my gosh, I just kept going on and on and on and on and on. Okay, guys, I'm gone. Bye. Been told to get off. See you. Take care. Sleep well.